Hello, it's Cassie. So we are on day 8. We're moving right along with the Crafter's Companion Advent Die calendar, and I'm super excited. So it's morning. I'm refreshed. I'm ready to go. I've got the Gemini here. He's online, ready to go. So here is day 8. So yesterday we had high-heeled shoes, and that tag turned out really gorgeous. That's day 7. You should go and check that out if you haven't already. And all the days before it, these have been very different, very versatile, lots of fun, different shapes, different words, and we've done some kind of non-traditional crazy things with some of them, and this is it's just really fun. It's unexpected, and I love the way it's going. So let's just get right to it. Day 8, here we go. Are we ready to see what they have? I think it's going to be a word. What do you think? Sorry, one second. I got to get my other screen up so I can watch for comments. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm good now. Okay, here we go. Revealing number 8. What do we have? All right. Number 8. I think it's a word. What do you think? Whoops, I'm ripping. A different day. Sometimes these are really tricky. Here we go. Okay. I don't want to wreck another day. All right. Day 8. What do you have for me? Definitely going to be a word, I think. Let me get my little poker thing out here. That's really helpful. Yeah, definitely a word. Ooh, maybe 2 words. Let's see. This is going to be fun. And so I also decided to, ahead of time, that there were a couple things that I was going to do no matter what it was. The first thing, before we even look at it, the first thing I decided was that I've only done 1 card so far, and I do these cards all the time. And so I thought, we're going to do a 5.5 by 5.5 inch card and envelope. Okay, we'll do matching envelope. So that is for sure. That is the format that we're going to do in Substrate. And then we're also going to do a really fun way of creating awesome, crazy texture with neon, Radiant Neon Amplify. And this is an Imagine Sukaneko product. And I have another video on my channel, and I think it's actually on Imagine's channel, but I've got it linked to mine as well. There's an octopus tag that I did where we used this and heated it up through a stencil. Anyway, we're doing that today because that's super fun, and I don't think a lot of people know about that way to use that. And so no matter what this says, we're doing those 2 things at least. Okay, just try to bring it up a notch. Here we go. Oh, it says, I love you. Oh, that's so nice. So that's funny because I was asking my son this morning, Henry, I said, what do you think today's die is going to be? And he said a heart. So this is really close. This is not quite a heart, but I love you. This is perfect. This is perfect. I'm so happy I got this today. It's a good day. It's always a good day to say I love you. Today is a really good day. Okay, so let's see, how are we going to incorporate this with a card and with Amplify? Now I have other colors of Amplify too. I have like blue and purple, but we're going to use white because I want to show you fun technique. So I'm thinking, do we want to use I love you? Let's see, it's pretty small, right? So is it just going to be 1 time on top of something? We're going to think about this, okay? I'm going to put the die aside for a minute, and we're going to just start with the background because I already know that I'm going to do that. And then we will we'll bring the die in, and probably maybe a stamped image or maybe a chipboard heart. I don't know. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, ideas are starting to roll around, so we'll see what sticks. I've also got some really cool like chipboard pieces that I could use. Ooh, I've got Renia foil paper I could use. Okay, this is going to be awesome. All right, so let's work on our background first. I think, ooh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me see what chipboard pieces I have. Maybe the background could be I love you a bunch of times. And maybe we do a chipboard piece with this texture in it. See, I was thinking a background with texture, but maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is a chipboard with texture. Or it could be a circle with something else on top. Let's see what works out. I've got so much chipboard in here, and this isn't even all of it. So yeah, let's use some of it. Why not? Okay. If you're hanging out, say hi, let me know you're here. What would you do with an I love you die? I would love to know. Let's see, I think I have hearts in here. I should, right? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we have to make our own heart. That's also a possibility. Or maybe it's not going to be a heart. I feel like it should be a heart, though. I really do. That's just sticking with me right now. So that's what we're going to do. This might not have a heart in it, but I'm pretty sure I have a heart somewhere else, unless I used it already. That's possible. There should be multiples. I'm not seeing a heart. Okay. Could make that into a heart. So, oh, here it is. Yay! We have a heart. We have a heart. Is that the only one? Is that the only one? I think it is. And I am good with that. Okay. Sweet. Sweetness. There we go. We have 2 chipboard pieces. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. I have a stack of stuff here. My piles of stuff everywhere. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. What if we do the texture on the circle, and then we do some other fun stuff on the heart, put it on top, and then have I love you behind it? I think that's the way I'm going to go. Okay. Let's at least start with this and see what happens. I am going to gesso this first, and we're going to do white. Okay, because I can put color over this once it's textured and down, and it works just fine. I've done it before, so I already know that I can do that. So this is DecoArt Media. This matte medium. Sorry, glad I checked. We just want white gesso. So where is that guy? Ooh, crackle glaze. That could be fun. Ooh, so many choices. All right, we're just gonna grab the gesso. So here we go. Let's make sure. It says gesso right there. White gesso, DecoArt Media. There's lots of good gessos out there. You don't have to have any of this particular brand. I recommend having a brand name and not like a generic one. But beyond that, they all work really well. Okay, let's get a paper underneath. We're gonna gesso it. Gesso dries really fast, so we won't have to wait too long. I like this one. Now this one I've had for a while. You see it's almost empty, but it's gotten a little bit thicker as I go. So if your gesso's too thick, or like this one, you've had it a while and it's just kind of maybe starting to dry up a little bit. This has always been kind of thick, but not quite this thick. Although I'm enjoying it right now. I want the thick gesso, so I'm going to leave it. But if you wanted it to be less thick, you could spritz a little bit of water in your tub, and that would loosen it up a little bit and give it some more life, you know, make it last longer. And that goes for lots of things. As long as it's a water-based product, if you have paint, or if you have like, I'm thinking of the Finnair, you know, texture, rust paste kind of stuff. If those are starting to get dry and getting thicker, just spritz a little water in it and put the lid on and put it upside down, and anything like that. See, look at how that nice coverage of that. That is really nice. Anyway, and it's gonna bring it back to life. That's just a good rule of thumb overall. Okay, actually, well, no, we'll wait. I'm not sure what I'm going to do the heart yet. I was going to gesso the heart, but we'll just wait on that. So real quick, I'm going to heat this, zap it with my heat gun. If you haven't watched other videos, some stuff I'll just repeat a little bit here and there when it's quick, in case you haven't heard me say it before. But when I'm doing mixed media and I want to heat something, I use the Ranger Heat It craft tool. It has a nice, it's pretty warm, but it's not as warm as an embossing gun, and it has a nice big opening, so you can heat a lot of space at once. So I really like that. So this is a little bit tacky still, but it's almost there. Like I said, Gesso dries pretty quick. This is pretty thick, so it takes an extra second or two, but we're almost there. Okay, I'm super excited for today's card. What do you guys think? Very excited. This is going to be a good one. I love you. What's better than that? Nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Okay. Let me clean this brush real quick. Okay, so now I'm going to find a stencil and we're going to use this Amplify. And then I'm going to show you the magic, because there is some serious magic about to happen. And your jaw is gonna fall on the floor, and you're gonna have to pick it back up and be like, oh my god, show me again, it's amazing. Trust me, it's pretty cool. At least I think it's cool. Maybe you're gonna laugh and be like, Cassie, that's silly. I don't know. Whatever. Ooh, we could do that. We could just make it all about love. What do you think? Let's see. I want something different. Real quick. I could do like a slightly more random texture. I could do dots. No, I don't want to do that. No dots. Okay, got one more spot to look. I really need to come up with a good, if anyone has a good solution for organizing stencils. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hold on. I would love to hear it. Like, seriously, I've got all different sizes, you know, everything from like a little, like a 4x6 all the way up to 12x12, right? And you know, some are square with just an image in the middle. Some are, you know, have organic edges. I mean, they're all over the place. So tell me, what do you do? We could do words. No, I don't want that either. What do you do to take care of your stencils? How do you organize them and make them easy to go through and use and like find what you need? I really need a good solution. I need to start researching that because it's driving me crazy having to look through this way, and I don't want to ruin anything, you know? You know, this is not going to be used for that, but that is pretty, and we might be able to use that in the background. I don't know. On the background with the I love yous. Okay. I might just go with what I have there. Hearts. Hearts are fun. I can't find anything else I like better, so let's see, what's this? Nope. We could just have like a texture kind of thing, and then the heart can sit on top of it. I think it's too many hearts. I'm second guessing myself. Oh, we also have that heart. See, I want something that has a kind of a big opening so that you can really see the effect of this technique I'm about to do, because it's super amazing. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. That's pretty romantic, right? Yes, that is what we're doing. I'm going to keep these other guys out because I might still want to do some stenciling on the background. Not with this technique, but just like maybe spray it or something. I don't know, that's kind of sticking in my brain right now too, so I'm just going to keep those out just in case. Okay, we'll put them off to the side. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Yes, I really like this Harlequin background. Love it, love it. Okay, so this is Radiant Neon Amplify, and it's from Imagine and Sikaneko. And what I'm going to do is treat it like a mixed media kind of texture paste, okay, if that makes sense. So it will in a minute. Real quick, let me see if I can get some of this off here. My I don't think I can. That's okay. Okay, I got my palette knife, I've got my Amplify, and we're just going to just like squirt some on and move it around just like we would any kind of like modeling paste or texture gel or whatever. Okay, so just squeezes out like that. Okay, I'm gonna cover the whole, I want to make sure this stays down. I really like this pattern. I'm gonna cover the whole thing, and I don't mind if I have a little too much because it will just give us more of the cool effect. And I want to make sure this is totally covered. And it's kind of thin, so you got to be careful, you know, if you want the pattern to be, I mean, I don't mind if it's, if the pattern's not perfect, but I would like to have a pretty good print of it. Okay, here we go. Kind of hard to tell because it's white on white. I think we're doing pretty good. Okay, here we go. So, here. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for just a sec. Neon Amplify. And this comes in lots of colors too. So if you just wanted to do this technique, but then you didn't want to put color over it, or if you did like a really cool background and then you just wanted the color, you know, through a stencil and do the texture over it, and not put more color on top of it, that would be super awesome. And there's some really bright, fun, beautiful colors. Okay. We're going to take this off and see how we did. Yeah, it leaked a little bit, but I'm totally okay with that. It's kind of distressy, kind of fun, and I'm loving it. So we're going to leave it be. And I'm actually just going to wipe this off today. Just going to wipe this off. My other stuff is buried right now. Let me get a baby wipe. If I could show you, maybe one of these times I'll start with showing you what is around me. I have like piles and stacks of things I have to really go through and clean this craft room. But there's no time for cleaning when you just want to craft, right? That's no fun. Okay. All right, that guy's clean. I'll throw him over there. Okay, here's the magic part. We don't want to wait for this to dry. We want to do it right away because this is the magic of Amplify. So I'm going to use my embossing gun, which is different than the other gun I was just using. And like I said before, if you haven't seen already, the Wagner is great for embossing. It heats up really quickly and it's got a nice narrow nozzle there. And it's going to last a long time. So let's watch and see the effect of the Amplify as we go. You see it's like pop, I call it popcorn. It's bubbling up, creating this really cool texture. So historically I've used it for like Santa's beard or, you know, a winter hat, something that you want to be light and fluffy and just kind of fun. But then earlier this year I thought of another way to use it, and I've become addicted to it. It's really fun and you get some unexpected results. Just another way to create texture on your background. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Already I'm loving it. So obviously the more you use, the bigger the dots you're gonna get. The less you use, the smaller the dots. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it up close. Look at that. And it's like, it feels like marshmallows, you know? It feels the way you think it would feel. Okay, so now comes the magic part. I'm gonna let it cool for just a second. It's still kind of warm. And then, so what is our color palette gonna be? I think I'm gonna use Firework Spray for this because it is like top-notch, super beautiful. Should we do red, like shades of red and pink, and just make it like full-on Valentine's, you know, juicy I love you stuff? Should we do something else? Purple and silver would be pretty. I'm thinking. Okay. Give me a minute. Whoops. I dropped stuff there. Okay, sign of I need to reorganize. I start dropping things. So I really like this color, this rosebud. It is pink. Just deciding what direction we're going to go in. Okay, let me just get some colors out and then we'll decide. Sweet pea's nice. Or I could do like dark pink and light pink. This is angel pink. It's really super delicate and light. I could do something like that. I really kind of want to do red though. I know we did red for another project, but it's so pretty. It's just gorgeous. Let's see. My spinner thing is messed up. Okay, so for red, I have ladybug and rhubarb stalk. Rhubarb stalk is really beautiful. That's what we used on day one. We used both of these to make that wedding flower card. And I also have Love Letter colored texture spray. Okay, that just kind of sealed the deal for me because that's amazing. So we're going to do red and does red and silver look good? No? Maybe we're just going to do red and pink. Oh, I don't know what to do. I can't, I'm feeling very indecisive right now. Or red and black. Red, black, and white. How about that? That's nice. I've got tuxedo black. It's got like a silver shimmer in it. Let's just do that. How about that? I haven't done red, black, and white in a long time. So let's do it. I've got my black Pico embellisher to do some flecks. Hold on a second. Am I still live? Let's see. Yes, I am. Okay, my other video got messed up. So I'm just 1 second, technical difficulty. Okay, I think we're good. Just want to make sure. Yesterday I lost, in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in right now. Yesterday I was filming and all of a sudden I realized that my phone died. That was not good. All right, so I'm back here. Okay, so we're going to do this in, what if we do this in the black, like black and silver maybe? And then the heart can be red on top of it, right? And then the background can have red, and then we'll do like a black or maybe silver, like here's my scrap from the other day. We could have the silver and black border around it with the red, black, red. That's what we're gonna do. Yay. Okay, so the heart will be red because that makes sense. I like that. This is gonna be black and silver. So let's do that. So I'm gonna do tuxedo black and London fog, just a little bit of each, and we're gonna keep this. It's gonna be, I guess, monotone, right? Because black's not a color and silver, those are kind of in the same family there. And then the so this is good too because a lot of people fear black, and I want to show you that black is really a fun way to go and is not to be feared. Whoops. Okay, so remember we gessoed underneath and then we put the amplify on top. Okay, this is going to bring it down too. I'm probably going to need more black. So then we're going to put some white on here. So you can see what's happening already. Yay. The the amplify is just, look at it, it's just a great texture. And then you can cover it, you can spray it, you could paint over it, and you've just got an awesome texture here. So this is exciting. Okay. All right. I know you're thinking way too much black, but it isn't, I promise. When it dries too, it lightens up. Fireworks spray tends to lighten up a bit when it dries, so sometimes I'll do a couple layers. So that's the other thing. When you're doing sprays or you're painting on something and you feel like, oh, it's just not quite right, not enough, but it's headed in the right direction at least, then just dry it. Dry it. See how it looks. Add another layer on top of it. You know, you can always change it. But I find, and I do this sometimes too, that people try to do too much that first pass, right? And then and then it just doesn't work out for you. So if you find that that's happening, all I'm saying is dry it. See where it is, assess, decide if you want more, if you want to change it a little bit, and then go from there. You can always add more layers on top. Okay, see, this is still pretty dark, but it is lightening up a little bit. So I really like this black. And when you think about having the red on top, it's gonna make that red stand out way more, right? And it's just gorgeous. Okay, now this is pretty dry. You can tell because it got kind of a matte look, right? There's silver shimmer in here, super pretty. I think I want it to be a little bit more black though, a little more black and a little more silver. It's not quite black enough for me. Okay, so we're gonna do black right through here. I'm not gonna hit it with the water. I'm just gonna dry it like this. And then I'm gonna go over some of the spots with silver so we can have like a little bit of a mixed thing going on there. Because I don't want it all black. Is anybody afraid to use black? Do you like think, oh, I'm not sure what to do, or do you like it? I'd like to hear about that. Tell me what you think. All right, it's going to be really helpful if this is dry before I put the silver on, because if I put silver on now, it's going to kind of mix with the black, and it's not going to stand out as much. But if I dry the black first and then put silver over it, it's going to be its own color, if that makes sense, and just sort of sit on top. Okay, that's pretty dry, you can tell, because it gets that matte look to it. I'm going to shake the silver up again so you get all those shimmer bits in there. Okay, and we're just really going to silver it up here. Yeah. Oh, baby. Okay, I think I have silver. Yes, I do. Silver colored texture spray. If you've never used this, oh, I got to shake that up too. This is thicker. You can spray it on, or you can sometimes, a lot of times actually, I'll get a paintbrush and kind of flick it on. It's in the same line as the Pico Embellisher, different, different way of using it. And I don't know if it feels like it's a little thicker. I'm not sure if it actually is, but it seems like it is to me. I'm shaking it up pretty good because a lot of that shimmer is just stuck at the bottom there, 'cause it's been a little bit since I used this color. So just bear with me here for 1 minute. Okay, and I don't even know if this is going to spray. It looks like my sprayer's kind of clogged up here. I have to take better care of these things. But like I said, most of the time I am using it with a paintbrush anyway. Okay, it might work. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's working. Holy moly. Okay. Ooh, I like the randomness of the spray and the splatter. Okay, I don't want too much silver on here, but man, that's pretty. Do I have black? Do I have black in a spray? I don't think I do. I think I just have the black in the Pico. Yeah, I have gray, but that's not quite what I want. That gray flannel, though, is really, really pretty. This is going to be nice. I'm just going to keep this the way it is. And let's dry it real quick. Actually, we probably could just put it aside, maybe. Yeah, I like having those little splotches of silver in there against that black. That's pretty. Okay. I'm just going to put it aside so that we can move on. And it'll dry on its own in a few minutes. I'm going to flip this so we can have at least a dry surface to work on. Okay. What are we going to do the heart? So, I think I want to do something. Just a minute. Do I want to put a texture on it? Do I want to leave it plain red? What do we want to do? Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hold on. I think I might have something cool here. Let me see if I do. So I have these iced enamels that I got for doing some jewelry stuff in resin, and I haven't really used them for that yet, but I intend to. But we could use them here today for this. Let's see. Well, I probably don't want that pink, huh? I got the pink because why not? But probably going to just stick with the red. So I've got, let's look at these. These are iced enamels from Susan Casimir line. She's got an awesome jewelry line. So this one is called, I don't know. Oh, they're on the back. Shoot. Okay, so, oh, that one doesn't even say. All right, this one is ivory. That's red. I don't know what it's actually called. Here we go. Oh, this was the top. I'm silly. Okay, so we've got ivory. And you see they have like big chunks and little chunks. It's basically like an embossing powder, really. A thick embossing powder with inclusions in it. And then these are inclusions. These are so cool. So these are just like little mica flakes, you see? And they're super awesome. And so all these things like in resin or whatever look really cool. So I got these to play, but I think that's what I want to do on here, see? And then she'll have some cool little flecks of things, and then that will sit on top of there and be really pretty. I think I also want a little bit of glitter, and I have some amazing glitter by the wonderful Elizabeth Craft Designs. I don't have all the colors, unfortunately, but I'm working on it. Believe me. Here's rich red. I think we're going to stick with that, or silver, right? That's our theme for this go around. Oh, that's purple. Just a second. I'm looking from far away here. Blue. We don't want blue, that's for sure. Gold is pretty, but we're not doing gold today. I'm trying something new here. Not doing gold. So here, this is a silver one. Silver sand. Oh, the reason I love her glitter is because it's ultra fine, all of it. Silk, oh, sorry, microfine. And it's smooth, and it's like the most shimmery thing you'll ever see in your life. It's really top notch. I would say if you're going to get glitter and invest in glitter, I would most definitely get Elizabeth Craft Designs Silk Microfine Glitter. It's my favorite I've ever used. So there we go. Okay, so how are we going to stick this on? I feel like, you think Versamark is going to be strong enough? Let's give it a whirl. So I got out my other Versamark pad because I was using one yesterday and it had glitter all over it, and it kind of got glitter in my project. And I have two of these. So I juiced this one. You can see there's still a little bit sitting on top. But I've had, this one is stained, but it still works great. I've had these for, you know, like 15 years. And I have two of them, and they're both, well, very well loved, as you see. But that's what I'm trying to say, is just, it doesn't matter if your pad gets stained, you know, as long as you keep it juiced up, it's still going to work great. And it works for a really long time, as you can see. 15 years is a pretty long time for an ink pad, wouldn't you say? And it's still going strong. Okay, yeah, this is super juicy, so I think we're going to be all right. I juiced it up ahead of time in preparation for probably needing it. Okay, so I want to put this paper underneath to capture. I think I'm definitely going to do some red. Hopefully I get some of those other pieces in there, okay? And maybe I'm going to do a little white too, why not? Why not? So I'm going to put that back so I can do some white too. I have a minute before that Versamark dries, so I can do a couple things here. I don't want to mix the colors too much, although, does it really matter? I guess not, right? Okay. Fun, that's fun. I like having a little bit of white in here too. What do you think? Ivory-ish. On the edges, that looks nice. Yeah, I'm loving this. I want to get more colors of this iced enamel too. I have some other colors here. I have chartreuse and a couple other ones, but these are just so fun. Even if you just use them as embossing powders on projects and you don't do jewelry, I mean, they make really cool projects. I love cool embossing powder. I love when they have big chunks or just something different about them. You know, I mean, I like regular embossing powder for sure. It definitely has its place. But I also really love when they're kind of funky and have other things going on. Okay, so let's try this, and then I want to, put some of those inclusions in, maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. I just like them. Wow. Okay. This is cool. Wow. Okay, so normally embossing powder kind of like melts in and just mixes and whatever, but look at how the white stayed like a bunch of white dots on top of that red. Wow. I'm super impressed. And look at, it's totally random, right? But I love where those gold and other flecks ended up. It's like they're meant to be there. They're literally perfect. I really kind of want to see if I can put some inclusions like right here. Maybe, yeah, like right in that gold fleck line. What do you think? Or maybe some silver glitter even. I'm gonna reheat this. Do I reheat it or do I just put glue on top of it? Okay, we're gonna reheat it and try. We're just gonna try. I also have this. So I got these little wooden spoons and I thought I could decorate them, right? This would be a fun craft project, but I could also use them to pick up glitter or embossing powder or whatever, and they were on sale, so why not? So I think I'm just gonna scoop a little glitter out when I heat it and put it in there too, just to have, I like the silver. I think I like the silver. See, ooh, look at that. Come on, that's just ridiculous. So beautiful. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these on this side for me so I can just grab some and throw them in. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna heat this up and hope for the best. Cross your fingers. Not really doing what I want. Okay, hold on. It definitely did not go where I wanted and didn't do what I wanted. So let's see. Nope, nope, nope. Might need to start over a little bit. What is happening? Are these melting? I thought these were mica flakes. What are they? Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. This is weird. Wow, what is going on? Okay, well, we're gonna leave them there. Apparently that's where they're gonna be, and that's what we're gonna go with. Where's my lid for this guy? Is this it? No. Maybe it is, I don't know. I'm confused now. Okay, so I don't know. So see, I have to fix that because that got messed up somehow. These stuck like right now. They're literally, well, there's one that's leaving. They're not going anywhere, and you can't hardly see them. They're just adding a little bit of, when you move it around, you can kind of see the shimmer and the fleck of it. But I'm gonna put a little bit more red here because I don't like the way what happened there. But that was crazy. I was not expecting that at all. So now I have to reheat that spot, and then I'm just gonna add a little red once it's heated.